Hi everybody, Mr. S here. It is a wonderful Wednesday and of course, College University Day. So let's get to it. That's the USC Spirit of Troy Marching Band. Here we go, ready? Fight on for all to see, our men will fight for victory. Our alma mater dear looks up to you. Fight on and win for all to see, fight on to victory, fight on. Big finish. So whether your school is USC, UCLA, Cal State Fullerton, Cal State Long Beach, the Ducks of Oregon, be proud of your school, because I know your teachers are, and we are all. Getting you ready, college bound and ready. We'll start the show just after this. Here we go. School Isn't Fair is the title of this story. It is written by Patricia Baer, Baehr, and illustrated by W.R.W. Alley. Apologize for that. That's an interesting title, School Isn't Fair. Let's find out why the character, in this character, his name is Edward. He is right back there. Why he believes that school isn't fair. Something to think about. School isn't fair. A boy there named Donnie is stronger than me. That's because he's 5 and I'm only 4. When I get to be 5, he'll be 6. When I get to be 6, he'll be 7. I'll never catch up. That's not fair. What do you think? I try to play with Donnie, but he likes to knock me down. He runs and crashes into me and says he's a superhero. I say, I am a superhero, and he knocks me down again. So then I think and I say he's a stinkhead and lie down very flat on the floor. Do you think he made a good choice there? Was that respectful? During story time, Linda sits on the rug in front of me. She kneels to see the pictures better, but then I can't see them. So I knock her down, just like Donnie would. Mrs. Monroe stops reading, and I tell her I'm a superhero. She puts me on a chair in the back of the room where I can't see the pictures at all. That's not fair. Well, did he make a good choice there? Mrs. Monroe takes out the clay, and I run to put on my smock. When I get back, all the clay is given out. Wouldn't anyone like to share with Edward? She asks. Nobody says anything. They don't even have smocks on. Poor Edward. I wonder what he's thinking now. Mrs. Monroe brings me paints, but I don't want to use them. I just sit and watch the others get clay all over their clothes. Tamiko makes a clay heart for me. She calls it a love. I want to show her how strong I am, so I growl, and I squash the heart with my 2 hands. She says I am mean. Well, did he make a good choice there? Donnie and Kenneth and Luke play firemen. They use the rocking boat as a fire engine. I want to ride in it too, but they say there's no room and I am too little. I tell them I'm older than Kenneth, who is playing. Then Kenneth stands up to show he is bigger. How can that be? Kenneth has new sneakers, just like Luke's. Maybe they make him taller. What do you think? For snack, we have carrots and apple juice. My carrot has the stump left on, so I don't eat it. We get to pour our own juice. I do mine just right. But Linda does hers sloppy and sparkles my shirt. That's not fair. Poor Edward. Hope things get better. When we go out to the playground, Kenneth and Luke get to the glider before me because they run faster. I think I need new sneakers. Theirs have pictures of tigers on them. The only thing on my sneakers is dirt. So is that the reason they got there faster? Because of their sneakers? Something to think about. They stay on the glider the whole time. And they never give me a turn. Not even when I say please. That's not fair. If Luke got sick, I could ride on the glider with Kenneth. I tell Luke, I hope you catch a cold. Was that a respectful thing to do? I know he's feeling upset, but what do you think? In music, I get one of the maracas. Donnie gets the drum. I like the drum best, but I never get it. That's not fair. Well, think what he could have gotten. He did get there first. Wonder he could have solved his own problem. I want to sing Jingle Bells, but everyone says the time for Jingle Bells is over. I say we can sing it for next year. They sing Old MacDonald. I whisper Jingle Bells to myself. When it is time to go home, Donnie can't zip his jacket. Since Mrs. Matthews is helping Linda, I zip Donnie's jacket for him. He doesn't knock me down. He says thanks. Wow. I think his luck has changed. What do you think? Mrs. Monroe tells everybody that I'm the best at zipping. I am super zipper, I say. I tell them I can do buttons too, and once I even tied a knot. Oh, look at that. I think he's having a much better day. In the car, my mother asks me how school was, and I tell her what Mrs. Monroe said. She smiles and says she is proud of me. I guess I like being good at zipping. Maybe I should call Luke on the phone when I get home to make sure he's feeling okay. It wouldn't be fair if he got sick. He is one of my best friends. Well, that's very sweet of him. Being very respectful, hoping his friend is not sick. Remember what he said early in the story. Tomorrow, I think I'll help him zip his jacket. And that, everybody, is the story School Isn't Fair. I hope you enjoyed it, listening to it, as much as I loved reading it for you. Gosh, I wonder, can you figure out why he thought school wasn't fair? You know, there were several reasons, several things that happened to him, but also, did he make good choices at things that happened to him? Maybe had he made better choices, things might have turned differently, even though it turned out pretty well at the end. So why don't you write down what you thought of the story? Did you like it, not like it? How would you change it? And also, if you want to draw it, please go right ahead. Be sure to take a picture of it, send it to your teacher, and of course, send it to me at the address you see down below. That's it, everybody. As always, Be good humans. Really take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. And we will see you mañana with a new story in Spanish. Fight on, everybody.